Financial advisors for decades have told us to spend only 30% of our income on rent. Probably one of the oldest money management tips in the books. In today's economy, it's nearly impossible for people of lower incomes to spend only 30% of their income on rent. According to the National Low Income Housing Coordination, in no state can a minimum wage worker working 40 hours a week afford fair market rent without exceeding 30% of their income. The federal minimum wage in Washington state is $11.50 to this date. What does that mean? In the state of Washington, a minimum wage worker must work between 61 and 78 hours a week to afford a one-bedroom rental home apartment. A wise woman by the name of Elizabeth Warren once said, "Balancing your money is the key to having enough." Hello, my name is Daisha Knight, and today I will be sharing with you a few money management tips derived from FDIC's approved Bank of America website. I hope what I share with you will encourage financial well-being and effective financial decision-making and organization. The first step when it comes to managing your finances is recording your expenses. You must figure out how much you spend every single day. The best way to do this is to use your bank apps, bank statements, or just simply by writing down in a notebook how much you spend from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. After you've done that, categorize how much you spend on gas, food, entertainment, bills, debts, and whatever else you spend your money on every single day. Second, make a budget, which is easy after you know how much you spend. Note your monthly income after your taxes are taken out. Set goals, make a plan, analyze where you can save extra money. Continue to track your spending. Adjust your habits if necessary. Last but not least, save. I know you've probably heard it a million times that you need to save money. The easiest way is to start small, save what you can given your budget, prioritize your saving over frivolous things, choose something to save for that is important to you, and choose the right saving tools, apps, or whether that be an app, a safe, a piggy bank, or a savings account at a bank. To wrap this all up, I'd just like to remind you all of the simple money managing tips I've shared with you tonight. Remember, figure out how much you spend, create a defined budget for yourself that is realistic, depending on your needs, and save. When money realizes that it's in good hands, it wants to stay and multiply in those hands. Says Idiowa. Anyone have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. What's the hardest thing you found about saving or being able to save?
That's easy. Being a person who spends more than 30% of my income on rent, it is really hard to save when you don't have a lot of money left over after you pay your bills. So I guess that's my answer to your question.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I have a question. So, when it comes to different ways to save your money, which like you named piggy bank, the bank, and all of those different resources, which one would you think is the best for you?
For me,
Yeah.
the best that works for me is hiding money from myself or around my apartment. That's the only way I save, because if it's in my bank account, I take it out and I use it. So the only way that I save anything is if it's not in my bank account on my card. If it's cash, I probably won't touch it.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel about charging versus spending cash?
Using your card versus using cash?
Yes. Which way do you think you can save?
Cash. I don't use cash. I spend my money easier with using a card and faster. But I don't like physically counting out money, so I save it more when I have money.
I don't have a question.
You say you don't, or you do?
I don't have a question, but I have a money saving tip.
Okay, go ahead and share it.
So there's this thing that I saw on Facebook where you can take if you use cash every time they give you a $5 bill, you put it up for the whole year, and then you take all that money, all your $5 bills, and go deposit it into the bank, and then you do it again next year.
Oh, that's a good tip. Okay, thank you guys for listening to my speech.